What's up, family? Get this video a big thumbs up if you get some value from this video. So a Georgia homeowner confronted an alleged squatter in her home and was eventually arrested after attempting to get back inside despite being the rightful owner. The alleged squatter has broken the lock off the house and re-entered after Miss Hale and others had spent the day cleaning it out and because it was trash. But don't believe me for it, family. Let's check out the video.
He wants you to come out. He wants you to come
Y'all
out.
have to go out.
He wants you to come out.
No, he wants you out.
No, he wants you out. Come on in.
Caught on camera, a Georgia homeowner confronts an alleged squatter and is eventually arrested after attempting to get back inside her own home. Joining me now is Lolita Hale. She is in charge with criminal trespass. She's outraged that she spent a night in jail while someone slept in her home. Ms. Hale, I have to tell you, first, I was really excited to speak to you to tell your story here because I can only imagine how frustrated you were behind all of this. How did the alleged squatter actually get into your house to begin with?
Well, on this particular occasion, we cleaned up. We spent an entire day, the day before, cleaning out the house because it was trashed, and we thought she was gone. And the next morning, we went back to paint to get the house ready for to be rented out, and she was there. She had broken the lock off.
Ms. Hale,
I have one question though. So she thought she was gone. So how long of the duration of the squatter been there? And why didn't you think to put any type of security measure or security system in regards of having some type of video surveillance when it comes to the entering and exiting of this home that you own, Ms. Hale? That's the question I have, right, family? Like, why didn't she have some type of video surveillance to oversee the home from a security measure if she's not going to be there, even though I know she's renting out this home and it's supposed to be a way to preserve wealth and basically be an investment. But you also have to be very mindful in the day and age that we're in and protecting your investments. But let's continue to add more context. Let's get more content so I can add more context to where I'm coming from so we can have an authentic conversation, family.
I can only imagine your frustration. Your first thoughts were, oh, heck no, I'm sure.
Right? I'm like, I'm just not believing this, that she had the audacity to break the law, to re-enter my home.
Now, how have police helped you since all of this started, and where are you now with everything?
They have not been of any help. The local law enforcement nor the local courts have been much of any help.
Ms. Hale.
Well, it trickles down to your local legislators and the law. I mean, the police only enforces the law, but the individuals that lobby the law that you elected is your local legislators who you allow to formulate these laws in regards of you basically you gave them the position in regards of your vote, which is why the process of not just from a national standpoint, from a national election standpoint, but also your local legislators matter because it trickles down from your communities when it comes to public safety, the education system, and also business owners and your investments, right? But let's continue.
Why were you arrested, though? Help us understand that. You own the home. You clearly can show that you have ownership of this home. This person is not an authorized renter. How did it happen that you ended up in handcuffs?
Your guess is just as good as mine. I would have never imagined in a million years that not only myself, but any homeowner would be arrested as a result of a squatter being in their house. That's just no logical explanation. I can't explain it.
You've been a homeowner now for a while, I understand. Ms. Hale, what happens that the laws seem to favor squatters over the homeowner? Where is that gray area, and what are you learning from this situation?
What I've learned in this particular county, Clayton County, is that the judges, the magistrate court judges there, do not understand the law, or they're not interested in the law because they don't seem to be applying it.
Ms. Hale, you own this home. This person is still in your home, or are they out of it now?
To my knowledge,
It's not that they're not interested in the law. Their duty and responsibility is to uphold the law. Like I said, earlier in the video. Local legislators are the ones and your public officials that lobby the things that you are supposed to support, and which is why you voted them in turn for them to be in a position in the first place to basically put these laws in place. Are the ones who made the law. The judges, the whole court system and the justice system and law enforcement when it comes to police officers standing on the front lines and basically enforcing the law. That's all they do. Enforce and uphold the law so there is some type of law and order trickling down to the simple fact that there is a law in place. Right? But let's continue. I think she got it misconstrued on how she think the law is supposed to be conducted, or the conclusion of how the law has become about in the first place, because it didn't just come out of thin air. It existed. That's why it's being enforced.
Still in my home.
Okay,
I have been instructed not to go to my home until I get a writ.
Dang.
And yes, I am paying the mortgage there still.
So you're still paying a mortgage there. This woman is still in your home. You've been told you can't go back to the home until you get a court-ordered writ?
That's correct.
And so where are you in the process now? What's next year, and when will you be able to get back into your home?
I have no clue when I will be able to get back into my home. I did speak with the court on last week, and I was informed that a hearing would be scheduled for I guess some type of evidentiary hearing on her appeal. Although she has not met any of the statutory requirements in order for her to have an appeal. So I don't know why we're having a hearing, but I have not received notice of a date.
And in all of this, you don't have access to your property. You don't know what kind of damage is being done, and you're still the one paying the mortgage on this home. Ms. Hale, know that we are concerned, and keep us updated on this process.
Dang, man. Look, man, she talked about Clay County. I want to add some context, and I want to have a conversation with you guys. And let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments, right? So Ms. Hale believes that the law in blue cities like Atlanta, in this case, more specifically Clayton County, are allowing people to break into homes, squat, and then get homeowners arrested when they're trying to reclaim their property. So at the end of the day, she's saying that Clayton County are not interested in upholding the law and instead prioritizing. In the way I'm looking at it is they're prioritizing, and the law is in place, DEI, right? Diversity, equity, and inclusion. It goes back to that. Often siding with the criminals, right? As a result, I feel like the homeowner, in this case, Ms. Hale, she got to be more careful when deciding where to develop or own properties, especially in areas with these type of laws, such as California, for example, right? California is a dumpster fire, or a dumpster on fire, a hellhole, right? Where the law is not upheld and property owners can face significant challenges in evicting squatters. We done seen this play out multiple times, and California was at the forefront of these things and still is at the forefront with Governor Gavin Newsom, right? And the homeowner is still paying the mortgage, right? So it is wild to me. And if you look at it, Gretchen Whitmer, the former governor of Michigan, aligned with the principles of Kamala Harris, for example, on her departure from office, is seen as a positive development, right? But the discussion revolves around laws that favor criminals and normalcy, particularly in Atlanta, Georgia area, and Clayton County, and similar incidents like in New York and California, and noting that Florida has changed its laws to expedite the removal of squatters from homes, right? And I understand how frustrating it is for Ms. Hale and frustration with the laws, stating that it's almost like trespassing is allowed and that homeowners should be able to take action to remove squatters from their properties. But at the end of the day, man, you just got to be careful and be more mindful and go and invest in areas and have your properties in areas and securing your investments where the laws basically lobby the same thing in regards to protecting your valuable asset. In this case, Ms. Hale's home, right? So you just got to be more aware. That's why I'm glad, the election spoke for itself in regards of not only inflation and the economy in itself, changing the trajectory in the right direction when it comes to these illegal immigrants and, public safety being enforced and having legal immigrants in the vetting process being respected and more prioritized. But also inflation, bringing that down, gas prices. And it all trickles down to business, the constituents, us, the people. We, the people, vote these people in. And these blue states, these deep blue states like Chicago and all them, who are hellholes, they are hellholes. And with Chicago, in this case, Mayor Brandon Johnson is basically making American taxpaying citizens pay to fund the lifestyle and fund and taking care of illegal immigrants. So you just got to be more careful, man, because it all trickles down not just to the people, but also the businesses and small business owners, and also individuals with properties in their business investments. So we just got to be more wise. We got to be more careful. We got to be more informed, and also be more informed about the long term when it comes to voting these individuals in that are so ignorant in regards of now. It seems to be like a normalcy in allowing criminals to basically take over people who earned the earnest living and work their butt off to have properties and be able to rent them out and be a homeowner, right? And trace this American dream that we're so far out of touch of that Donald Trump is trying to restore. But let me know your guys' thoughts. Give this video a big thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation, got some value from this. On this note, family, peace. Love you.